What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is D-Blaze84 coming your way with some Madden. Now I am switching up. I was gonna do the franchise owner mode with you guys, but I was just thinking, man, it's gonna be so hard to try to make everybody happy on it. People are gonna get mad. People are gonna get upset if I don't do it exactly the way they want. And it was something I was trying to do that was gonna be fun for everybody, and I don't think it'll be that way. I just think it's going to be a little too demanding, and people are going to want it their way and only their way. And it's, I want to do it as a group. So we're going to go back to just to doing a regular walkthrough with, or not a walkthrough, but a playthrough with with just a career guy. And so we created the halfback, D Blaze. I was trying to go for number 84, but it was already chosen on a player for the roster, so we went with just number 1. Here, I'll show you the stats real quick. Now, this is what I was trying to bring this to you Sunday, but for some reason, Madden 19 and OBS do not like each other. It was so laggy and glitchy, and I did like a quick check on like Dead for Daylight, and it ran perfectly smooth. So the only way I can really bring you Madden is if I do it straight off the PS4. So of course there's no camera, but in that regard, I won't have to worry about like the mic dropping. I got that fixed. Now I'm working on getting the audio from my game capture device to not drop, because that's happened a couple times and it's very, very annoying. And what it is, like, if anybody is out there trying to do this, if you have the issues with it and you're using like a USB adapter, you might have to fool around with your settings, because what I found out is the adapter can't handle having like 2 big sources running at the same time. So like I have my microphone plugged into my computer, and I have, I think, my game capture plugged into my computer now, and like my keyboard and my mouse are just plugged into the adapter. So what I was going to do real quick is I was going to show you all my stats, just so you guys know that I didn't go through, create a ridiculous player. I'm overall 74. If you look at all of it, I didn't touch any of it. This is just how it came, and I did the late round just because I didn't want to do the first round. I should have, though, just because like freaking with them taking away the draft, I think it really hurts the game overall, because I've always liked the fact where you create the guy and they can go in the draft and you get picked up by just some random team. And so like what I found to do just to make it a little more exciting is roll the dice. If you don't have like dice, they have an application where you can get like dice and roll it, and yeah, so it makes it a little more random. That way you're not just going to like some stacked team. Now I realized it's early in the day, but I wanted to get this done because tonight I'm going to be finishing up the Spider-Man DLC. Yeah, so let's get into the first game of the season. And what I like about doing like the halfback compared to the quarterback is it's not really, I feel like with the quarterback it's how do I put it? Like a lot of it is in your control. Like with the halfback, it's not really. You have to hit holes, and you have to pray that your offense and your defense are just gonna stand up and perform really well. So as a quarterback, you have to perform very well as well, but you have a lot better opportunities of winning when you're just playing as a quarterback. So I like to do the halfback. I think it was when I first started doing Madden. That's the first position I played. Yeah. And real quick, guys, in case you don't know, or like you haven't heard my other my other videos or streams, Mondays are my off days. So there will be no videos, no streams on Mondays. So I just want you guys to kind of get used to hearing that, so that way it's in your brain, so that way you're not thinking I'm writing you guys off. It's not it. I'm getting everything set up now where I'm going to start getting back to streaming and recording daily. So I'm going to have at least one bit of content for you every day, except for on Mondays. Because Mondays are just my complete day off.
A second ago, the Dolphin offense led.
And I hope you guys can understand that, because just putting stuff out all the time is
as they get set to
the stream. It really is hard to do every single day.
Brandon Gautin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, an early season tilt.
Now,
and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
In a stream, I'll probably record a couple throughout the week just to have for you guys. I'm not going to make them super long. When I record videos now, especially like Madden, I'm going to cut out some stuff. So I'll just put in a lot of like the big plays and the important plays and stuff like that. I'm not going to broadcast. I'm not going to give you every single play and snap. So, and with halfback, you get that anyways, just because you're on the field when the offense is. So it should, not be too lengthy of videos when I put them out. But what I'll do is I'll give you 5 teams. Actually, I might have to rethink that. Because I'm thinking of like in basketball game terms.
Tannehill on first down.
Oh,
heavy
my goodness.
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys.
So per video, I'll give you 3 choices. We'll do one video or one game of video. I don't give you guys the choice of the teams to pick. So.
Here comes Tennessee.
So I will say, after this, if I'm done,
last
the next
time,
video,
I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think
we'll
about
play the one that gets the most requests. And of course, also when contract negotiation comes up, I will definitely take you guys' input on if I should stay, if I should go, of course, what team I should go to, stuff like that.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there.
Sorry, guys. I know this is an early video.
And utilize players that don't.
Like I said, I want to get this done. Set like beside Spider-Man later tonight. I might do like a couple videos here and there so I can get edited for the rest of the week. Tomorrow night's going to be Conan Exiles. I'm just going to try to find some good stuff on first and 10. Now next month is I'm waiting to get Days Gone till the beginning of next month. So we'll start that up next month, and I also found that they have World War Z, which looks amazing. So I'm going to be picking that up. So if any of you guys pick that up, let me know. We can do missions together. That'll be like, those will start like May 3rd, so I'm pretty excited for those.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10.
Can't get the first. Draw the flag, man. Draw the flag.
And they'll go on the ground. And an alley to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
My stiff arm is that good, so I didn't want to stiff arm it.
Yards there, and the Dolphins have a first.
And I had it in the wrong hand, the ball in the wrong hand. So
the big guys up front have taken charge of the line of scrimmage. 2 really nice plays back to back. But on the defensive
something
side
I got to get better at is
be any despair. Okay, they've got us a couple of times here. Hang in there, keep your composure, and try and figure
I've never been good at it.
Play.
On first and 10, Tannehill. And a complete. This is Albert Wilson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Let me know in the comments, too, guys, if you're going to be watching the draft coming up. I think it's the 24th and 25th of April. I'm going to check it out probably like the first day. Really interested in seeing where Kyler Murray is going.
Nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule.
Was it Dawkins or Hawkins? I can't remember the other quarterback, but he's actually sliding down the poles.
Looking for the end zone.
Another pick, dude.
Picked up by USC man Adoree Jackson.
And I'm really confused. I went with the roster that's supposed to be like the newer roster. Does it take place like after like it happened in real life? Like, so it's like all these big acquisitions happen this offseason. Will that happen for me in that timeline? Or should have already have happened? I was really confused with it because I downloaded the roster.
Points, but it was a chip shot field goal.
Dude, because Tannehill isn't on Miami anymore. I think I can't remember who they picked up, but there was the rumor that they're picking up Mike Vick, but I didn't ever see anything happen with it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Oh, look, Tannehill's injured. Man, it's pretty typical of him.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Also, as the halfback, I could audible all the time because I'm still, like, technically in control of the offense.
First throw for the backup Osweiler.
But I don't like to do that because halfbacks don't do that. It's a quarterback job.
Down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I got hung up, man. That was just horrible.
And that's going to bring up the
cut too early in.
A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
Man, I can't wait to get to like more like second season because then our stats will be better. Running will get a lot better. It's just hard to like do all these great things whenever you're just like the rookie. This is our first game into it too.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle. With your 6th-round
Sorry,
pick,
I should probably
not
have seen that. I
many
wasn't
expect him to
expecting
jump right in and contribute, but he's done a pretty nice job.
As a 6th-round pick, you'll come in and just work harder. That's part of what goes into it because you want to prove you should have been picked higher. But we've seen 6th-round picks come in and play very well in this league.
I shouldn't have flipped that.
Same opportunity.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
They go play action with Osweiler.
Oh, wow, dude, I can't hold Big Bubba forever, dude.
And this is going to be incomplete.
So we got 2 picks on the game already from Tannehill. Tannehill went out with an injury. Could be a blessing. Oh, wow, 13-0. Ooh. I wasn't even paying attention to the score.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Got to get rid of it, or not Tannehill. Osweiler.
He's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, Brock.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. And he finds Danny Amendola.
Oh, I'm stuck. What?
And he'll be
I couldn't move.
Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul. Face mask.
I was kind of surprised to see Miami dump off Amendola this season, or this offseason. I thought they might keep him and
so they'll take the yard.
Try to make a go with him. Which a lot of people may not remember, but Wes Welker, who was like a big key for the Patriots for a while, started in Miami.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback.
Oh, come on.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves
wow,
them with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit.
Yeah, I had nowhere to go on that one.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
7 rushes for 28 yards.
Yard, and it leads to a third down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
What's our stats on that today, guys? You usually tell us.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill.
Nice play fake.
Catch.
Nice PA
A
pass.
Dolphin first down as Tannehill is on target to the former Patriot Danny Amendola.
And a key number
Danny
on that
Amendola.
play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch,
3 for
turns
5, not
into
bad.
a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. Now a first down.
Oh, it's
throw.
Tannehill. Oh, God.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Makes me nervous seeing
Trying to
Tannehill.
get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get
Never
the ball
been a
to
big
him,
fan
but as
of
of
his.
yet unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
They run a draw here on second down. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41.
Yeah.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually...
That was good. That was good. That was
especially
good.
as we get deeper in the
Nice,
game.
nice, nice.
A big gain of 38 there on third down. Now, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like
Let me know if you guys want to
aggressiveness
see
there?
like
Have they worked on that
a
play?
daily
Do you like
video
it?
for
Because
this
a lot
Madden
of the time
franchise, or if you want to see it like every other day. Sundays will be live stream of Madden, so that's going to be the big chunk of time for Madden is Sunday. But let me know if you guys want to see a video like on maybe like a video on Thursday, a video or two on Thursday. So that way you kind of get you a little bit ready for football season.
First down. And Stills over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
So we still got a few months for it.
Completion.
Well, I think it's what, like
That
end of
last
August
catch
is when
short
it
of the marker
starts.
by just a yard, leaves him with a very manageable second.
This is
and
why
one.
I really have to fight my urge to change it to a run.
Now Tannehill. Flush to his right.
Well, you got
He'll
first
get
down.
here to the 10-yard line. The improvisation gets him.
Are you guys getting ready for Madden 20? Man, I am super pumped for it. I've heard like a lot of good things about it.
Exactly
I heard they are getting rid of long shot,
I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did.
but they have improved the career mode quite a bit. They're trying to follow, I think, in the footsteps of NBA and MLB, where they're trying to make it more friendly for my career modes, which I love. I love the fact of when you play these games, like getting it as authentic as you can.
A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
And there's a nice catch by Mike Gesicki, the rookie out of Penn State. And partner, you saw him when you were covering Big Ten football. He didn't block very many people, but
I had told and preached to friends and family for a long time that game,
Absolutely right. And he can do it with the best
EA
of them.
is control of The Sims and Madden, dude. How have they not come up with the way to merge the two?
Tannehill's first touchdown pass in over a year.
In over a year?
Just an extra point away.
Yeah, but I just don't understand how they haven't merged that yet. Because you get contracts on here and you get money, but it's useless because you don't get to do anything with it. Why not like have it where you get to play outside of football? Like you get to upgrade, like why upgrading your character in game? You get to upgrade your character out of game, like where you start off your rookie season, you're making crap money. And then throughout the whole time you're playing, you go from like a studio apartment to like a mansion. You go from a little Gremlin or Datsun or Pinto to like Ferraris, Lamborghinis. I think that would just be cool. And you get to go pick out your wardrobes, get your haircuts, get your shoes, do stuff just just simulate life as a
The
football
job
player.
becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Like I said, since they've been doing The Sims for so long, it's not like they don't know how to make that open world game. Where like 2K is trying to perfect that, and they already know how to do it.
And he'll be about a full yard shy.
Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys like to see something like that, where you create your character and you not only have to build them up in the football world, but outside as well? Do you guys like the idea where you could start out with a studio apartment in a little Pinto car, and you earn your way up to like mansions and Lamborghinis and yachts? Let me know. I really want to know what you guys' thoughts on that are. Or do you just like how it is right now, where you just focus on just playing football? Attaboy, Amendola.
Across the 45. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good.
All right, see you guys real quick. If you're watching and you're enjoying and you want to see more football, make sure you hit that thumbs up for me. I greatly appreciate it. And it lets me know that you guys enjoy the series so far. Also, if you're new around here and you have enjoyed this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. I greatly appreciate it. We are on the march to 100. I think we're at 61 subscribers as we speak. So we need 39 more to go. And once we hit 100, I will be giving away 1, maybe 2 Sony PlayStation gift cards worth $50 each. But that's only when we hit the 100 subscriber mark. If I could talk today. I always get tongue-tied.
It's incomplete.
Now we can't settle for his field goal. We need a score. We need a TD on this.
Every blade of grass that allowed them to disrupt the play.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
So I'll do my quick little setup block.
And the blitz does come. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
I was gonna try to run up, get past the sticks, and try to go for it, but I didn't want to leave him hanging out there. So yeah, our first game is going to be a loss. A loss. Also, guys, let me know how this is showing up. Let me know if you're watching it on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, laptop, whatever. Let me know what you're watching it on, what you're watching it on, and how it looks to you. Does it look choppy? Does it look good? Do I need to adjust the volume in game? Do I need to adjust the volume on the mic? Your guys' feedback is what's going to make videos and live streams so much better. Because I really won't know, especially if I'm live streaming, unless you guys let me know. And you guys are usually really good at letting me know. So.
On 2nd down, here's Tannehill.
See, he doesn't like. That's the thing with Tannehill. He goes through progression once and then he just gets rid of it. He never releases.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Tannehill now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Oh, he should have lobbed it, not short-armed it.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Let's go.
And on the ground they go.
Yeah, they closed that hole right the hell up.
43 extra yards to the 43. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and
Can't really.
6 to go.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw is Tannehill.
See, if you would have waited, gave me that second setup out there, hit me, I could have had like a 1st down and gotten out of bounds.
At the 49-yard line.
But no, Tannehill doesn't want to wait. And that's why he's on the unemployment. No, I think he got traded, I can't remember. He should be in the unemployment line.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down.
What was that, dude?
Down to 15 seconds now. They had to go for.
You see my player just shaking his head. Disgusted.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
So our first game at home, first game of the season, a loss, man.
There's just
Horrible.
nothing like it because
11
you really
points.
build to a crescendo.
Wow.
But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire
I can't really say
season,
anything. I
we
didn't
into
get much done on the
playoffs, to
ground.
Super
So.
Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for the Titans,
This could be a very, very
not
long
much
season.
to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll head back home next week to take
my
on
rushing was,
the
what,
Houston
35 yards?
Texans.
Jesus.
Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm
Doesn't
Brandon
help. Our
Gaudin.
quarterback
Next game-
had 2 turnovers, like in the first quarter. So, and like I think one was on a marching drive, dude. So that really sucks. He threw it away in the end zone. So it's like, oh wow, we could have at least came away with the field goal on it. But no, you wanted to throw it away in the end zone. What do we get? Awareness, catching, elusiveness, juke, medium route, short route, and a spin move. +1. Ooh, we are 74. Like, yeah, if you look at our overall, we're not that great. 74, it's not bad, but I like how this the face on this looks nothing like the face that I chose. Yeah, keep that face in mind, and we'll go look at the face that I actually... Yeah, if you look up in the top right, that's the face I chose. Looks nothing like the guy that I have. It's so...
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I don't like doing the weekly trainings. I think they're kind of pointless since you don't have to earn your way up into a spot. It's just... You can just, like, skip it, and it does, like, I think half of what you would do if you did, like, perfect. So, it's like, whatever. I don't really... They need to fix that a lot. I know since they got rid of NCAA because of the issues with not paying the schools and the players any money off of it, that they can't use school names and everything. But, I mean, come on. Well, actually, I think I've heard that they're doing a newer NCAA, but they're just making up names for schools, I think. I don't understand why they just can't pay the schools and the players for their likenesses. I don't understand why. They make enough money off this game. More than what it takes to put in to building it and paying the people to make it. Just shell out the money, quit being tightwads.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach, and you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, back under center, Ryan Tannehill and the Miami Dolphins as they get set to take on Sam Darnold and the New York Jets. Let's get up to the Jets' home opener in their 50th anniversary season of winning Super Bowl III. On the call, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with Ryan Tannehill and the visiting Miami Dolphins. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in off a loss in the opener last week, and that one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd. Great tailgate, great fan support. Let's see if they can put it to good use.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one.
Oh, thanks for kicking us while we're down. Greatly appreciate that, gentlemen. Gentlemen. Sweetie! Oh, this could hurt.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, 6-round picks, they don't normally step in and start on day one, that's for sure. But over the years, we've had some big names from that spot.
And obviously, Tom Brady, the biggest name of all, is a 6th-rounder, but there have been others. Antonio Brown, who's played some of the best receiver in the game. Alfred Morris. And I can tell you a quick one on Alfred Morris. When he came out of college and had the big rookie year, I went back to a lot of my scouting buddies and took my book with me and said, okay, what did you guys have him listed coming out of school? I couldn't find anyone who had better than a 6th-round grade on him. Most had 7th round and a good number undrafted free agent, so you never know what you're going to get.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
I can't get through, dude. Oh, my goodness.
Complete to his tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance.
We don't really have an offensive line. That's what happened. I can't get any run going. I know that's going to be a big blame for myself, but...
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
I don't know if I asked this already, guys, but let me know in the comments below, who is your football team? Mine is, of course, the Philadelphia Eagles.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. It's caught outright. Amendola. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. 50 footwork gets him a little extra on the play. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates.
This would be like a perfect spot to like set up a run.
Receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Come on.
Out comes the Dolphins.
It's like a team of like a game of horrible teams,
They've
man.
had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
To throw on 2nd down is Tannehill.
Hey, first.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins 1st down.
A Dolphins 1st down. All right.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It was like going over my left shoulder, and like I went to get over his right.
I don't really didn't show up in the loss last week.
I did.
It hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
I'm not a huge fan of that, dude. I'm not a huge fan of the draw. I like to get the ball and go.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does.
Yeah, I don't remember if I told you guys I have a power back. I didn't do an elusive, I did power.
With the Dolphins in possession of the football. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And it's caught.
Not a boy. I can't move. Not a boy, Parker. Woo-hoo.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I wish he'd get out of Miami, dude.
I'd
like to see him go on a team that sucks. You're going to go somewhere.
They really don't care as much about body types.
I say that about Landry, but I think the Browns have so many big egos. It's going to implode. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But
they want them on their team.
And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his first.
Oh, come on. It's like, we suck, they suck. We suck, they suck. We get a score, they get a score. Yay!
Now a handoff.
I can't run because I have no...
nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I can't get any running going, dude.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Wide open receiver complete.
Trying to push him, get that extra
and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A Miami 1st down on a 14-yard pickup.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Seems like my coach anticipates whenever they're going to run a man-on-man. See, runs me when it's like man-to-man, but when it's zone, it's always just passing.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
False start, offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Here's Tannehill. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
They're in a hell of an area already.
Really helped how the guy can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Here's Tannehill.
Throw.
Escapes the sand. Now he's going to go deep down the... And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. A reminder coming up at halftime, the coach is back. He made it through the first weekend. That's the good news, and he's going to regale you with stats and scores from around the NFL here in the early games in Week 2.
You think he questioned coming back for Week 2 having to work with us?
I think he did. He's just happy that he is far away in Orlando. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
On 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork. to increase his accuracy.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4.
Oh, come on,
Tannehill. Lion Mike Gesicki with his first NFL touchdown.
Oh, it's going to be wide open, man. Wide open. I obviously can't get anything done on the ground.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight forward about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Halfback draws, dude. It takes too long.
Face mask. Defense.
By the time I got past the quarterback, they had pushed back so far. I got stopped.
So cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill.
Oh, interception.
Deep here for Stills. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Coach. 5 yards rushing.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start with a little East versus West in the AFC, and it's the LA Chargers heading east to take on Buffalo. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, it's over to our nation's capital to check on the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And you can see there is the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Andrew Luck has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Carolina Panthers. Devontae Freeman has a touchdown there. In our game, it's been Ryan Tannehill who's had the hot hand in the first half. His guys...
So we're still ahead. Could have been worse. Could have got a touchdown off of that.
On first down, Tannehill. And over the middle, this is Parker.
Be cool if you could flip it back to me.
The 32 down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It was a fumble.
On that quick throw, what do you think? Possibly something they saw at the line to go there?
Possibly in the game plan, and you notice they went with an empty backfield. No backs there to help with pass protection. So you have to
snatched it from me, dude. Come on.
So you get rid of the ball quickly. Quick drop, ball's out of the quarterback's hands, keeps it from getting hit, and they get a completion.
You guys see that? I called it.
Laugh when people say,
I called it, and he took it from me.
No. Any of them, especially if it's a good receiver.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open.
I should have switched out of it, but I don't want to audible out of it. I want it to be like. Yeah, now we're down. Woohoo!
Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
What's with the,
like, quite hold it.
garbage throws, man?
Ball pops out, incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Oh boy, go Parker, go Parker, go Parker.
Just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play, Tannehill to Parker. 45 yards.
Parker.
That was a nice pickup, some chunk yardage there. Some of those big yards downfield with a little bit of rack thrown in there, a little run after catch. And it came on a crossing route. I can just hear one of my friends who won 4 Super Bowls as a
Dude, look, see, like my offensive line, they can't block with shit.
Crossing route.
Like passing, pass blocking, they do really well. Run blocking, they suck.
Back now here on EA Sports.
I'm also not a big fan of when you're playing as a player on this mode too. You can like go into the draft and pick whoever you want. That's not how it should be done.
Here's Tannehill now on second down.
I dropped it.
Nice hit, jars the ball free.
Come on, V.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando.
Oh, I should have tried to go. I didn't know it was going to pop out right there.
Third down throw incomplete as well.
Should be able to pick up a field goal.
They go play action here on first down. It's a short one.
I'm stuck.
Tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. Now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Thank you.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Tannehill.
Oh, that a boy, that a boy.
Right around the 6. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
What?
Now a throw to the end zone.
What was that?
Down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone.
I don't really put that on Tannehill. I put it on the receiver.
And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Another throw on second down, and this one again complete as well.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath.
I'm not
wondering
6'5".
whether it's going to go good or bad.
Oh, hooga chugga, hooga chugga. Hooked on a feeling.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, what the heck was that?
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Back to throw. On the left side, this is Stills. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard
So used to hit X when I
line.
catch that we hit X like it, you do that stupid drop roll.
This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back to throw. That's to his running back, complete.
Get the first, get the first.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Jets are going to win this football game. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give...
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out,
that's a
all
lot of
teams,
guys.
no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis
so
match,
good,
right?
man. I don't
Not
know
letting
what
them break
happened.
your
We, like,
serve.
hit autopilot.
That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good.
Starting out
about
0-2,
that
man.
victory.
Not a good start to the season.
So for the Jets, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll be at home for one next week against the Oakland.
I swear, like, last week they said that we're facing the Giants, not the Jets, but oh well. Schnoikies. Well, we dropped another one. So I don't really. I'm not really expecting a whole bunch. I'm not a huge Ryan Tannehill fan.
Installing your game plan.
I've never been a huge Ryan Tannehill fan. I thought he was paid way too much money for doing nothing. Yeah. It's not what I wanted to do. Player. I thought I had something there, but I didn't. Okay, guys, we're gonna do one more game, and then we're gonna wrap it up for the stream. And make sure that if you want to watch the rest of the Spider-Man DLC, it is the end of Silver Lining. It is the end of The City That Never Sleeps. I'm gonna do that tonight, about 7 p.m. my time, so that's about 5 hours from now. Make sure you tune in for that. I think it's gonna be good. I think I have like 30% left in the story, so it won't take too long. So that's the only bad part. I felt like the first one was like a decent pace, and the second one was really quick, and this one feels like it's been a lot quicker. Also, if you guys want to see the side missions completed on those, let me know in the comments below. I'll do a video. I'll cut out all the traveling. I'll just go do them, show you guys what needs to be done, locations, and everything like that, so we can 100% the game. If you don't want to see it, I'll just go through and do it anyways, and then maybe I'll just do one that had like a short video that shows like all the suits. Yeah. Also, guys, let me know in the comments below, are you playing Madden right now? What season are you on? Are you doing franchise? Let me know what mode you're playing. What mode is your favorite? Are you sad to see the long shot won't be around any longer? Are you excited to maybe see a more in-depth My Career mode? They're going to try to bring it back and make it like games of the past, which I hope they do. I think that'll be a bigger selling point for them. I think no matter what, Madden's always going to sell. I want to say copies, but everybody's going to digital downloads these days. But it's always going to sell. People are always going to buy Madden.
It's a coach,
but I
and
think
this is the
it'll bring in
NFL on EA Sports.
a newer group
we'll see
to
Beast
it.
Mode.
Maybe
Marshawn Lynch
tried
still
playing it.
churning out big games like he did a week ago, as it'll be the Oakland Raiders taking on the Miami Dolphins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. Standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins, emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we're ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders.
Running out
Hi,
number 1.
everyone. Brandon Gott and Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way do they want to get to 0-3. Not many teams make the playoffs with that kind of a start.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders,
many,
it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Let's fast forward this busy. Is that a pick? Oh no, just 3 and out. Let's see any like significant big plays on the defense.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Showed some flash on the run, but he will be brought down shy of his 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. With your 6th-round pick, not many expect them to jump right in and contribute, but he's done a pretty nice job.
As a 6th-round pick, you'll come in and just work harder. That's part of what goes into it because you want to prove you should have been picked higher. But we've seen 6th-round picks come in and play very well.
Not
in this
a lot
league.
of kicks
He
on
will have
there.
the same opportunity.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. On first down, it's Tannehill. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
That's so glitchy. Does anybody else have that issue, like where you're doing a route and like he throws it and your guy just freezes? Let me know if you guys have that issue as well.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. To the air again, Tannehill. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Oh, look. Punt. Punt.
And out come the Dolphins now. And hoping to do better than they did their last
So
possession when they punted the
this.
football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line.
So
Tell
I
them they
will
control your
audible
fate.
one-run play this
Leverage
drive.
guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating
He wasn't
first
throwing
downs.
to me, was he?
And that's
Because
what they
I
need in order to not
just
punt
setting
the
up
ball again.
blocks.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And they'll run it here. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Get us at least
You know
a
what
shorter.
really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he's got his man out of
So
the
not a whole
backfield.
bunch of
That's
yards,
complete.
but pick the first down. So
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Over the middle, complete. That's Parker.
Go, Parker.
And they've got it across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
That's the last thing we need. Like one of our, oh yeah. Anytime you see them go to the locker room, you know they're going to be gone for like 4 to 10 weeks.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Ooh, this could hurt.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this.
The guy feels like super sluggish.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Love the run right there. And when you analyzed him coming out of college, when you tried to put a grade on him, you saw the flashes while he was in school, but you didn't see the full production. You didn't see the finished product. He's a little bit raw,
77, dude. Pick up your block. Come on.
Those types of runs make you think there's plenty more there, and we'll see if that continues for him. I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big time.
I couldn't get out and around,
and
dude.
he'll at least get him inside the red zone here.
Oh, I was trying to bounce it out, dude, but I couldn't.
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill.
Go.
Catching it right side.
Go Amendola, go Amendola, go Amendola. Woo-hoo. Take it in. That a boy.
In for a Miami touchdown.
Danny Amendola.
The new season. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. So from back
way to step it up.
Deep in their home territory.
Parker went out. Amendola stepped it up.
Tannehill on first down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Oh, that's a nice play.
And a nice gain at 21 yards.
There's no point, man.
So we have reached halftime here at a good, and we will.
We're skipping halftime. I hate how they guilt trip you. I guess we don't need a break.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that way.
What am I doing? I'm on a pass, man.
But now you get to sit up here.
And that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll push this.
These guys can't block with
the
shit,
42-yard line.
and it's pissing me off.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
See, look, the guy stops. I'm pressing up on the thumbstick. Nothing.
Into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
As he's got this down,
it's not a lot, but, you know, made a little headway.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Dude, well, I have 3 guys on me.
Back at the 40. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
My offensive line sucks, dude, when it comes to running. How many guys am I to have on me because we're going to do another gay-ass, sorry, not gay, dumbass halfback draw, dude. See, look at that. You can't run halfback draws anymore. That's old dinosaur BS.
That's going to go as a lot.
You can't do it. How do you want to get your halfback hurt? Keep running these plays, dude.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's me getting redemption for, like, losing yards because my coach is a moron.
Now they try the right side.
No, I can't.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I hate my line, dude. I really hate my line.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Tannehill. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. A Miami first down. That one going for a gain of 11.
Can't run it, man. Get reception yards, so.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Where'd they do that?
Tannehill now.
I'm not a fan of this.
A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
I think those little trick plays are also stupid. You guys are going to think I'm so negative, but...
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Finding his safety.
Wow, what was that? I did like the flipper.
And they'll make this a second down.
I don't know how Dolphins sounds. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize.
Progressions, finding the open man, even if it wasn't for a 25-yard.
Like he did, he jumped like Snowflake. And if you don't know who Snowflake is, Snowflake was the actual live living dolphin back in the 90s for Miami. I think it was like late 80s, early 90s.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's taken down inside the 30.
The guy just feels like so sluggish. It says he's like a 91 speed, I thought. But...
well, there's what we call an even front or an odd front.
Yikes.
And an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the 2 defensive tackles in a 4-man front, if those guys can't get moved,
woohoo! 85 yards today, man.
The field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
What's his name? Gesicki?
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Oh, that was a dangerous pass, Daniel. I didn't call for that, guys. I didn't call for that.
First INT of the game. Instead, second down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Oh, I got so hung up on that dude.
He could not come up with that. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
I'd like to get my first touchdown, like, you know, game 3. But
shakes out after this.
I'd rather get the win, so I'd rather get a touchdown than pad my stats.
So the Dolphins have it as we
but I gotta try it. I gotta try it.
What could be a pivotal 3rd and goal now in a tie ball game. They'll give it to him. Right,
nope, I should have let him throw it.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the left.
Oh, and we're gonna lose, dude. We're gonna. Oh, I should have let him throw it. I'm sorry, guys. I let you down. I let you down.
He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. He'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Now it's Tannehill. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Try to put it in the best position possible for my guys.
Tannehill now to throw. He's going to let it fly. A crusher there as it's intercepted.
I'm so sorry, guys. We should have had that. I thought I can get it. I should have remembered that our
road win in the National Football League. Charles,
our run
you never
defense,
take that
our
for
run
granted,
offense.
no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it.
Should have remembered that, and I should have just went with that.
Week in your own home facility.
I
no one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room, and then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Oakland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.
Dude, we can't beat we can't beat the Jets. There's no way we're going to beat the Patriots. The one thing I do like about not having to control the owner is I don't have to worry about setting prices. I don't have to worry about contract negotiations. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I'm going to work on my elusive a little bit. I should put on the other one and I could jump to 75 overall. Hey. Wasn't it week? Alright guys, that is going to do it for this live stream. I wanted to get some football in. I was trying to get it to you Sunday. I swear. Some of you probably were getting annoyed with post notifications because I tried getting it up and going and it was just so garbage. I had to keep restarting, adjusting settings, and I just could never get it to go, and I got so angry. I stopped and I didn't record anything. I didn't live stream anything Sunday. Last week was just such a horrible week, and it was just a way to top it off. I came into this week yesterday with the mindset, you know what, this is a brand new week. I'm starting it off really good. I'm starting it off positive. Monday, my day off from doing any videos or live stream. And I told myself, you know what, I'm gonna organize my desk. I'm gonna set up the calendar. I'm gonna start putting stuff on the calendar for so that way I have every day marked down with what I'm doing. That way I keep myself honest, I keep myself true, and I give you guys content as much as possible. Well, not as much as possible, but I'll be giving you guys a good amount of content. If you remember last year, when I first started, I was very, very, very much into getting you guys content in bundles and bulks. I found out, I worked too hard and didn't get. I got a good amount of payback from it. So, as I say, didn't, but obviously I did, because 3 months I got I think almost 50 subscribers. So, and I had lots of people in chat. So, and when I say lots, for me, lots is like 10 to 20 people in chat on live stream. And I think we're averaging anywhere from 10 to 15 in a live stream. So I want to get back to that. I want to give you guys stuff to watch. Now, until beginning of next month, it might be a lot of repetitive, like football, excuse me, guys, Dead by Daylight, stuff like that. But you guys seem to enjoy some of that stuff, so I'm going to try to get back into The Witcher. I got so mad with The Witcher when I had my surgery. I recorded an hour and a half, tried editing it. The editing software just royally screwed it up. So I think if I record anything, I'm going to do it from the PS4 and transfer it over, and actually I'll edit it on my PS4. I don't know. I won't bore you guys with that details, but I'll find a way where I can edit videos and make videos for you guys, so that way you don't have to sit here and watch videos that are like an hour to 2 hours. You can watch like 15-minute segments. That's always better for you guys, I know, because you guys don't have the time just to sit around and just watch all the time. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you for watching. I appreciate it very, very much. I just want to say, you guys, I love you, and I appreciate all of you who stick around and I don't know, who just make this a fun time for me and a fun experience. I hope that I make this a fun experience for you. That is my goal. That is my aim. I'm trying to constantly get myself better, get my content better, and I don't know, just entertain you guys. So, like I said, Spider-Man DLC will be in about 4.5 hours, right? Yeah, 4.5 hours. So that'll be 7 p.m. Pacific time. So you guys figure out what time you are, figure out when I'm going to be live, and I will see you then. And until then, peace out, guys. I will talk to you later.